Have you ever read Looking for Alaska by John Green? It's one of those books that just leaves you thinking long after you finish it.
I've heard of it. Isn't it about this boy who goes to a boarding school and meets a mysterious girl?
Exactly. The boy's name is Miles Halter, but everyone calls him Budge. He's this quiet, thoughtful kid who's obsessed with the last words of famous people. He leaves his ordinary life behind and goes to Culver Creek boarding school, hoping to find what he calls his great perhaps.
Oh, I like that. Great, perhaps. So who does he meet there?
He makes new friends, the Coronel, Takumi, Lara, but the one who completely changes his life is Alaska Young. She's fascinating, funny, wild, beautiful, but also unpredictable and troubled. She's not just a crush for Miles, she's like this storm that pulls him in.
So the book is mainly about their relationship?
Not just that. What's really unique is the way the book is structured. It's divided into before and after. In the before, it feels like a typical coming-of-age story. Friendships, pranks, late-night talks, the thrill of young love. But then there's this tragedy. I won't spoil it. And the after deals with grief, guilt, and trying to make sense of what happened.
Oh wow, so it's not just light-hearted teen drama. It actually gets pretty deep.
Exactly. That's the surprising part. You start off laughing at their silly adventures, and suddenly, you're hit with questions about life, death, and forgiveness. At first, he's just this outsider kid who idolizes Alaska. But through the experiences and through the pain, he learns that people are more than the labels we give them. He realizes you can never fully know someone, and that sometimes the answers we're searching for don't exist.
That sounds very real. Because in life too, people are complex, and loss doesn't come with neat explanations.
Exactly. One of the big ideas in the book is Alaska's thought about the labyrinth of suffering. She wonders how we humans escape it. And Miles finally understands, maybe we don't escape suffering at all. Maybe we just learn to live with it.
That's actually really powerful. So the story's not really about romance, but about philosophy and self-discovery.
Yes, there's attraction and heartbreak, but at its core, it's about growing up and facing the messy parts of life. And here's another cool thing. John Green wrote this as his debut novel, inspired by his own experiences at a boarding school.
That explains why the characters feel so authentic, like actual teenagers, not some idealized version.
Exactly. Their voices, their mistakes, their jokes, it all feels real. And that's why even though it was published years ago, people still connect with it today. Because everyone at some point feels like an outsider, or goes through loss, or asks those big why questions.
So, would you recommend it? Like, who should pick it up?
Honestly, anyone who's ever felt misunderstood, or anyone who's lost someone, or even just someone searching for meaning. This book doesn't give easy answers, but it makes you feel less alone in asking the questions.
I get it now. It's not about finding Alaska, it's about finding yourself.
Exactly. And that's what makes it timeless.
All right, you've convinced me. I'm definitely adding it to my reading list. But let me ask you, do you think books like this can actually change the way we see life? Or do they just make us think for a while before we move on?
I think it depends on the reader. For some, it's just a story. But for others, it can be a mirror, making them rethink how they deal with pain, love, and forgiveness. For me, Looking for Alaska was definitely more than just a book.
That's the sign of a good novel, isn't it? The kind that stays with you, not because it solves things, but because it leaves you with better questions.
Couldn't have said it better myself.